swag is subjective, okay? And beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Stop
Quote
defining
from
swag.
fucking
I
Luis.
got it. You can't say that. Got it. I can't say because beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Exactly, all right?
So I can't say that you don't have swag.
No, exactly.
I can say the beholder has fucked up eyes though. Right?
Right. And then okay, but then that brings it all. That brings it full circle.
You're on a fucking roll tonight, bro. Welcome back to the Rec Crew. To my left, I got Luis. To my right, I got Chesco. And behind the cameras, as always, is Tone. He's still here. I don't know for how much longer, but he's here right now. If he doesn't do his job, he might not be for long, but whatever. Anyway, guys, welcome back. Thank you for showing up again. Thank you for watching the video again. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Go ahead and follow us on all, platforms where you can listen to podcasts. So today, we're going to start off with a question that I'm sure everybody asked themselves at some point. Is everybody has a girlfriend at some point, right? They start a new relationship or they start with a new girl in their life. Luis more than most.
Don't hate. Don't hate.
I'm not hating, man. More power to you, bro. My question is, if you're hanging out with the girl and you guys click really well, right? Like you guys get along super well. You guys have the same interests. You guys like what y'all are doing. Is it alarming to you that since you guys clicked so well that you guys sleep on the first date? Is that like something that really is alarming to you? Like, do you say to yourself, like, man, if she did it to me, maybe she did it with somebody else too? Like, you know what? Is it alarming to you? You don't have to talk louder.
No, I'm trying to think about it. You go first, because I'm going to think about this one.
Okay, so realistic in a real world, there's a good chance that you're gonna sleep with the girl on the first date, I think. Because, I mean, well, it depends on what you would consider the first date. The first meeting, like, if you're at a club and you, like, see a girl and you guys have that one-night stand energy or whatever, if that's what you guys consider the first date.
No. This is more like you're talking to somebody, you meet up with them, you have a first date, it goes really fucking well, and just end up having sex. You have that connection, you guys end up fucking.
Yeah, well, honestly, I mean, we're all adults here, and if it happened, if you did it, right, and you're walking away from it and you yourself don't feel bad about it, then what makes you, like, where's that negative energy coming from?
What's what I'm asking you. Do you feel bad because you slept on the first date?
No, I don't think so. Because, I mean, because you mentioned, do you think if she, maybe she did it with somebody else, you know what I'm saying? And I'm saying if she did, that it wasn't bad then, it's not bad now. I mean, it's just something that fucking happened, whether
I'm
or
trying
not.
to find out where's the negative.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The negative is you actually like this girl a lot, but
How?
So and that's exactly what I was going to go.
There's no way I like
beyond popular belief. I don't build emotional connections on first dates. Like, the first date is going to be to get to know you, but I'm not going to build an emotional connection. Now, if I sleep with you on the first date, to me, right now, what we're doing, we're just fuck buddies. But there's no like, okay, I feel bad that I slept with you, or I think less of you for sleeping with me. That's just none of that. We're just fuck buddies right now. And are you probably doing this with somebody else? I hope not. But you're free to do whatever you want with anybody.
I don't care. Why would you care? Like, she's not your girlfriend.
But I say that more because I don't want to be with a girl who's sleeping around with other guys. I don't know. That's what I would
realistically, I wouldn't be.
I don't give a You're not
yeah,
my
but
girl?
Come on, man. Let's be real. You
Chesco,
would give
you're
a fuck.
Fucking thug, so,
I am.
It's not about being a thug,
That's a
bro.
great point.
I'm just saying, at the end of the day, you would give a fuck because no matter what, I don't know about you guys, but if I'm sleeping with a chick, there is somewhat of a connection. Like, we get along, we have a conversation.
Absolutely.
Listen, so when you have that connection with somebody, even if it's on a small basis, you start to think like, like, I kind of like this chick. Like, I like hanging out with her. But then, like, she has a sneaky leak to the fucking side, and you're like, man.
But what does
that drops down the value of the chick.
Now, so let me ask you a question. Is this the first date, like the first time that you guys see each other? So is it like, okay, you see her on, what's the dating app? You see her on Tinder, you swipe right, and then she swipes right on you. Now you go on your first date, or is this somebody you like? Let's say it's a friend who you've built a connection with, and little by little you've built a romance with her, and now you're like, okay, hey, let's go on a date. Is this
No,
something
I'm
like
talking
that?
about like the whole Tinder situation, man.
Okay, then no, yeah,
that
absolutely
one
not.
won't be a first date. That one is more like two people finally realizing that they belong together and they unite with each other.
This question bothers me.
Why?
The hypocrisy of it. Because we feel there's a difference on Tinder between men and women, obviously. Men have to sit on Tinder for 3 hours and swipe right on anything. So eventually one matches, right? Women is the opposite. They know that guys are swiping right for 3 hours. So a guy that probably doesn't even know how you look like, because people. I've seen guys
didn't
swipe
even-
incredibly
I
fast.
used to have a
Didn't even
friend.
give it a
I used to have a
chance
friend
to
that
the
literally used to look at me while
Exactly.
talking and go like this.
That's it.
I'm like, bro, what if you just like swiped on a transsexual dude? Like, what the fuck? He goes, oh, I'll just unmatch.
Exactly.
I'm like, wow.
So- Girls
some
know that
thirsty
if
shit.
Some thirsty shit.
so they're like, there's no way there's any connection. First of all,
Yeah,
at
no.
all.
Hey, Toe, you passed my drink, bro.
There's no connection at all. Second of all,
No,
even
no,
if
no,
there
no,
is,
the monster.
even if there is a connection,
Thanks, man.
like, to me, one of the most important things in life is loyalty.
Monster, we're not sponsored, but they're really good.
One of the most important things in life is loyalty. Like, that person doesn't owe me any.
Correct.
So, and I don't owe her any.
Correct.
That includes, so I don't mind her going and doing whatever she wants
Mm-hmm.
when she's my friend. And I don't like this concept. Oh, I hate when people, you think sex ruins friendship? Why would it?
It really does, man.
Why?
So I think
Because it's
that
an
would be a
awkward
different
moment
topic.
after that.
That would be a different topic. Let's finish this topic and then we go on to that topic.
Well, this last topic stupid. It's dumb. What?
I don't think it's dumb, but I see the warrant.
Because you're the guy with the stupid questions every week. No wonder you don't. That answers your question. It's absolutely dumb.
Nah, I
Not
feel
quite
bad.
as stupid as
Yeah.
Luis's question.
Yeah, if he agrees with you, it's because it's stupid.
Luis,
So-
I got your back. We're don't
I
worry.
appreciate that.
Now we got two people with the same segment. And I need you to add his name on that graphic.
Okay, I did
Scratch out
it.
Luis.
I did it one time.
Would I feel bad? What would I feel bad about?
The fact that
If I have a girl, then I'll feel bad. But if I'm single, why would I feel bad?
Yeah, but I think it's important to
You're
define
missing the
where the
fucking point.
negativity is.
like this girl could be a possibility of being your girl.
Yeah.
No,
what's
no,
the
but yeah,
problem,
no,
though?
I agree with him on this point. Like at this point, she's not your girl, so she owes
your
you no
girl.
loyalty.
I understand that.
I'm more of like if I'm
But what
sleeping with
saying-
her.
See, I guess I mis said the question. What I'm saying is, yeah, she doesn't owe you anything. I get that, I do, but you're thinking about maybe like, hey, you know what? Like talking to this, like, you know, when you even meet on Tinder, you have a conversation, you know, before you guys hang out. You know what
Okay.
I mean? Conversation leads up to you guys like actually, you know, matching and really having a really good conversation. And you're like, you know what, dude? Like, I see myself actually dating this girl for a while before, you know what I mean?
That's where you and I, we have to stop there. There's no way you could ever say that without meeting her.
That's not true, man.
Then,
Dude, my
then
ex,
it's-
I never met my ex before. I never met my ex until she got here. And for like 3-4 months, we were talking online. And then when she got here, like, dude, I ended up moving in with a girl that
So
I was like
I-
that
you gotta
with.
measure success rate.
No,
But it's
no,
not- it's not a
that's
good-
fucked
it's
up.
not a good success rate.
That's what I'm saying.
Let me go ahead and say this. I think there is a possibility of building an emotional connection without meeting the person. If that wasn't a thing, then things like romance scams wouldn't be a thing.
Okay, they shouldn't be.
But they are. That's my point.
That's the reason that they are.
Because people
take
build
advantage of it.
because people build emotional connections without
I'm
having
not
to
gonna lie,
meet each
I
other.
was scammed from my ex.
Yeah, all right, look, let me be real.
I was
Tinder is
romantically
not the
scammed.
place to look for a relationship.
That's not true at all, bro.
It is true.
No, my buddy went through 2 girls. Find him on Tinder. Now I will say this.
I mean, you're making this point.
You're making my point.
No, but he dated them for a long time. It didn't work out
Again,
because
success rate
So
He
Where'd you
dated
meet
these
your girl?
girls and they were
Huh?
from Tinder.
meet your
in college.
here's where I'm going to agree with both. I don't think Tinder is a place to meet girls.
No, it's a place to meet girls.
Hold on,
It's
hold on.
definitely a place to meet girls.
meet girlfriends.
Exactly.
Hold on, where'd
There
you
we
meet
go.
your girl? If you say fucking Tinder, I swear.
No, I've never used a dating app.
Tic Tac.
I've never used a dating app.
Actually, I met my
In
ex. on-
person, like I think most human
I
beings.
mean, yes,
meet each
I
other.
agree that the most organic way to meet people
Are we just gonna
is
gloss
in
over that?
person.
We're just gonna gloss over the fact that he just said he met his ex on TikTok.
No, I never said that.
No. Ray said that shit.
I'm sorry, but I love my brother ET, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna steal it from you. I'm always right now. I'm the always right guy right now until he comes back, man. I'm always right. Like success rate, man. Stop looking up. He's fine.
You see what I did?
Every time they talk about him, they point up. I talked to him today. I sent him the video. I'm like, Ray may think you're dead. You might want to call him or something.
I actually talked to him not too long ago. I was like, hey, man, how's everything going? He's like, it's going pretty good, bro. That was it. But no, like, every time I hear ET, I'm like,
Yeah, it's like,
So
he's in a better place at home.
I think that I don't think that Tinder or dating apps are a great way to find a girlfriend. That's not to say that accidents happen and maybe you do find a girl
this is what
that
Tinder's
you end
great
up
for. This is
Maybe
what I
you get
think
her
Tinder's
pregnant.
great for, or any dating app for. Is to meet a friend.
correct.
You meet
I
your
agree, I
friend.
agree.
Hey,
and
so can I ask you a question? And if it's too personal, please tell
No,
me.
go ahead.
Your ex,
Okay.
where'd you meet your ex?
High school.
Fuck. Fuck.
You met her out of high school? That's
Yo,
fucking weird.
I,
29.
I believe that people should meet.
Yeah, but you talk about my success rate, but his success rate is. I'm not talking
No,
shit.
you're good, you're good.
Wait, can we
What
talk
I'm
about
saying
my
is
success rate?
not because, bro, you are a lost fucking cause. You're whipped and you're a simp and you will never get broken up with. You're fine. Don't worry. We're not worried about you. We're worried about the alpha males,
know
not the
about all
betas.
that.
No, but what I'm
No.
saying is like, you know, just because you didn't meet on a dating app doesn't mean that you'll have a 100% success rate either. The success rate doesn't come with where you meet the chick. Success rate comes with the amount of connection that you have with
I
somebody.
have no problem with Tinder, but I think there should be a way for you to build a relationship through Tinder. Again, when you want to build a relationship, that person chose you and you chose that person.
Correct.
That connection is deep and is important.
Yeah, but you do the same
Tinder
thing
is
on
the
Tinder.
Yeah,
antithesis of that.
I
No,
don't.
it's
I don't
not,
think
bro.
that people
It
get
is,
on
bro.
Tinder,
Tinder-
to have deep
Tinder,
connections
you chose
with people.
1,000 people, and she
Yes.
chose 1,000 people, and by luck, y'all ended up meeting together. Like,
Yeah, but that's a match on match. You're fine.
yeah,
But
but,
that's
you matched
fair-
with 20 people.
Exactly.
You were never number one.
Exactly. You don't know if you were number 1 or number 20. When
You were not number one, bro.
Hey man, fuck you. I could be
I'm
number.
not talking about you. I'm
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, but you can build a friendship, and that friendship can evolve.
Correct.
Absolutely.
Correct.
That friendship can evolve. Now, maybe call me old school. I prefer you meet somebody in school, at work, at gatherings, friendly
Yes.
gatherings, or the gym. Like, go talk to a human being.
At places. At places. Right,
yeah.
right, right. I agree.
Go talk to a human being. Like, just I don't want to call them out, but I'm just saying I got dozens of friends who spend hours just swiping right, and eventually you get a match.
fucking pussies. Go meet some people.
But I can almost guarantee you that the intention of that swipe is not to find a girlfriend.
And it shouldn't be.
No, and
it's
no,
not.
I'm agreeing
That's
with
not-
that.
that's not
But
true.
it's the same thing for the girl. Her intention is probably most likely not to find a boyfriend.
Exactly. And
No, but
I agree.
I don't know. There's
But
a lot
it's
of
definitely not to
profiles
find
out
a
there that
fucking
says looking for my Mr. Right. And then
Everybody's gonna put that.
And it's ...
I
now. Like Mr. Right now. I was like, bitch. Okay.
Look, I'm fine with Tinder because sometimes it's Saturday, you're bored, and like, hey, you want to catch a movie?
Yeah.
it's like-
I don't see anything wrong
I
with
don't see anything wrong with it.
dating on Tinder. On Tinder.
On
Twinder.
Yeah.
I see no
Hey, you
problem
want to
with
catch
it.
these booties?
But what was the other one I brought up?
The
What
I
about
forgot.
eHarmony?
I forgot.
Or like,
A Christian mingle.
or
I
farmers
think those
only.
are different.
Farmers
The
only?
eHarmony. I think those are actually dating app. This.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
it's
not just going to
Tinder
farmers
is
only
not
to
a
get some
dating
pussy.
app.
Yeah.
Tinder is not a dating app.
Tinder. It's like what you said. It's a get to know people
It's a
app.
get to know. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
social app.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's all it is. But
I'm trying to get me some farmers only.
I don't think you'd match. They're more butch than
all right, so we're gonna have 2 stupid questions today. That's great though. All right, what
So
we doing next?
my question is. The girls want guys to be vulnerable.
Vulnerable.
That's what you put.
Oh shit, vulnerable. I'm sorry.
the girls want guys to be vulnerable. Is that something that they really
Absolute.
want? Okay, you think that?
I think so, absolutely.
Okay.
But that will never
At
get
moments,
Okay.
at moments, you can't be a bitch all the time.
Exactly. So, and I think that's where I was going. I think right now the PC thing to say is, yeah, be vulnerable. I'll accept that, and I'll counsel you and I'll counsel you. But I think that if you start with that, they're already seeing you in a certain light where you're not able to handle your own shit.
Not only that,
I don't know. In my opinion, and this has happened, I think that if a woman is going through her own vulnerability, and you are too, that could actually be a connection between the two of you. In my opinion, so like I'll use myself as an example, like going through my breakup and somebody else going through a breakup. You know, when those two people meet, you're vulnerable. You just went through a breakup. You're sad. You know, she just went crashing down. And when you put those two vulnerabilities together, that's when you end up with somebody who's, you know, who relates to
I
you.
feel like you can say that about anything that you guys connect with. You can say that I like the same show that she likes, and they're both our favorite shows. But nothing. That's my point.
they watch Dawson's Creek.
What
Exactly.
That's
yeah.
Chesco's thing, bro. He's fucking
they watch the same
reflecting.
shows. Now you guys have a connection that you guys can build off of that.
And it's a
You
vulnerable show.
Look at that little smug
like the
ass
same
smile.
sports team.
They're Canadian, all of
They're
them.
not Canadian.
Dude, this show was filmed in Canada.
They're Canadian.
No, it was not filmed in Canada.
Yes,
It's filmed in
you're shattering his whole world.
Dawson Creek, Canada.
Wow.
Dawson's Creek.
Dawson's
Get it right.
Creek, Canada.
Fucking Geico.
Hey,
Hey,
it's so easy a caveman can do
a
it.
girl doesn't care. Of course,
You
she
know what a
wants you to-
caveman can't do? Edit videos. Keep going.
Look, I'm talking about.
You're right.
Well, I gotta personify it, right? So, I'm not vulnerable. I'm not. You never
You're
have.
full of shit.
When have you ever told me, "Hey, I've had a bad day"?
He has to schedule his vulnerabilities.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you're vulnerable at some point in your life.
No, I am.
Hey,
yes.
remember January
But I'm
2nd?
not open with it. Is what I mean.
What's January 2nd?
Chesco's gonna be
Come on,
vulnerable.
I'm not open with it. So you never come here and hear me say, "Hey, yo, man, this happened." I don't vent to people.
I miss ET, bro.
And
I miss ET.
He's phoned home, bro.
I feel like that came out of nowhere.
No, because I'm looking like we always used to talk about shoes and sneakers and shit, and like y'all both wearing some trash ass shit. At least when ET showed up, he was matching my energy.
I hate
bro.
how we're just staring
My
at the
shoes are
bottom of
badass.
y'all's shoes now.
Oh, we're getting to your shoes. Keep going.
Hey, I had good shoes at the. I was on point with my outfits in California.
well, at times.
Can we talk about that? Can we move past this vulnerable shit and
No,
move on
this
to the
is the
funny
topic.
stuff?
So you were
Alright,
saying-
real quick. I just think.
Fuck. Okay.
I just think. Girls don't give a fuck about vulnerability, but when you are not vulnerable in the open, you're not constantly vulnerable. Girls want you to be different with them. If you could prove to a girl that she's different than everybody else, you got her. That's it. So if you're not open with it, you're not open with your vulnerability with anybody else, and you are with her. I think that's what they want more than.
But like you said, if you're vulnerable with the girl, just so you're vulnerable with your coworker who is a girl, they're gonna be like, okay, well, this is the way he is. This is not
Again, but let's say there's people who gotta tell everybody everything they're going through.
correct.
So if like, hey,
Which
yo, man, I'm going
they
through
shouldn't.
this shit and this sucks and this and that. Then she starts to see that and she's like, this ain't no different. You just vent to anybody.
Correct.
You know what
No,
I mean?
I agree.
So it's not like, I don't think it has anything to do with vulnerability. They just like differences. So if you're not vulnerable to everybody and you are with her, then that makes an impact.
Okay, so let's. What defines vulnerability? What defines vulnerability to you?
When you put the guard down. Like, every time you ask me, how's it going? What do I always say? We're good. It's good. Like, it's not always going good. But I'm not going to sit here and be like, hey, yo, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. Like, that's... And that's my fault. I know that. I've always said it. My biggest flaw is I lack empathy. I lack empathy. I don't feel bad for shit. And I don't want people to feel bad for me.
No, you like sympathy then, not empathy.
Sympathy,
Em-
empathy,
No,
anything.
it's different. Empathy is you relate. You're like, hey man, I feel you because I went
That's
through
why
the
I
same
don't relate
shit.
to their pain.
But
And I-
sympathy, sympathy is
and I
like
don't
feeling
feel
bad for
about it.
somebody.
Yeah, I like sympathy. I like empathy. I like both. I know that, and I don't try to relate. I don't feel like when people tell me their stories, I'm like, yeah, it sucks, but get over it. Like, figure it out.
That's the motto.
That's
That's
the
the
motto.
motto. You figure
Don't
it
be a
out.
fucking pussy ass little bitch.
And that's how I treat my vulnerability. I'm
Right,
like,
right.
I'm not gonna come to you with my shit. I'll figure it out. You know what I mean? So that's how I define it. Like, I'm keep like if I let you know what's really going on, the good, the bad, the indifferent, that's me being vulnerable.
What about you, Ray?
I mean, I don't. I think that's like I'm just gonna have to agree with him because at some points, yeah, it's good to be vulnerable, but then like it also takes a special kind of fucking. I think it takes a special kind of connection with somebody to let that vulnerability out, just because, like I said, depending on what you're vulnerable about. I'll use myself as an example again, man. Like my vulnerability, let's say my relationship, my last relationship, right? So I'm vulnerable about that because now, like, it's crazy because women, and it's not crazy, but women, they tend to get very, like, not attached, but if they see something that they like about a guy, they like to hold on to that, right? So, like, a girl starts off, like, you know, they'll get like, kind of like cutesy with you, like they'll call you babe, or they'll say things to you, like, you know, that are kind of like sweet to you. It's nice, but at the end of the fucking day, if you just went through a breakup, that kind of stuff doesn't seem appealing to some people. Like me personally, if you call me like sweet things at this, like when I first went through my breakup, it wasn't appealing to me. If anything, it was actually fucking cringy, because you relate everything. You're like, oh, my ex used to fucking say that to me whenever she fucked me over. You know what I mean? So you're like, oh man, like fuck that bitch, dude. So it's not the fact of like, oh, I don't like to be vulnerable. It's more like you just keep to yourself. But at some point though, that moment when you trust a girl enough to, hey, I went through this, and this, they actually take the time to fucking listen, and they're like, holy shit, like, yo, this guy went through some shit. Like, because, and it's happened to me before, you know, like when I first went through my breakup, you know, like first girl I was talking to, she got on that level, like, oh, hey, what's going on, babe? And like, you know, the kiss emoji or whatever. And I'm like, I was like, okay, I sided with it. And then finally I was like, hey, listen.
That's your fault.
Huh?
That's your fault.
Well, hold on, I'm getting there.
No, it's your fault.
Okay, thanks. But at the end of the,
No empathy. No empathy. This one.
There we go. It's absolutely his fault. I don't know.
and okay, it's my fault. But at the end of the day, I was just like, so finally, it was like, hey, you know what? I think it's time for me to be a little vulnerable. Hey, listen. So the stuff that you're saying, I understand it's nice and all, but at the end of the day, I just went through this. I really don't find it to be as nice as you think it is.
Sounds like tone to me.
Sounds like what?
Like tone.
What? I'm down for the kissy faces. What you talking about?
He's out for the kissy face. Is that what he said?
At the end of the day, man, you're you, I'm me.
I mean,
there you go, man. Tone is tone.
For me, I feel like vulnerability has a very negative connotation. Like it's all about the sorrows and things you got going on, which definitely is part of that, right? But
That's what gets you there.
Correct. But for me, vulnerability is also showing a side of me that I don't feel comfortable showing everybody. Like you guys know, I'm very comfortable with myself, right? But there's still sides that I don't show you guys that I only show my girl.
What side is this?
My super silly
his
side.
penis. What the
So-
fuck?
You're
No,
sillier than what you are with
I
us.
am. I really am.
And bro, and that's always the
Stop.
thing. Like,
Don't do
dude,
that.
I've had fucking friends that I've known for like almost 15, 20 years, right? But I will never tell them some shit or do some shit or share some stuff with them that I with my girl. And I know my girl, let's say for maybe 2 years, right?
But
I'm not gonna share
that's
that.
vulnerability. Yeah. Wait a minute. You're sillier. We walk around downtown with Luis. A group of girls is coming in. Luis can't dance, and he starts dancing. Like
Yeah,
He a goofy motherfucker, bro.
that's what I mean.
No,
He
that's
said he's
goofy.
not
And
goofy with us. He did that with us.
No,
I'm-
he's goofier.
I'm
with her.
goofier with.
Can you give me an example?
Can you just
No,
be like,
that's because I
just be
wouldn't
that
do this
goofy
with
right
you
now?
guys.
Just do it though. Just like be that goofy right now. Like
No, I can't.
just like for like 10 minutes.
Hey,
just,
baby.
like,
I can't.
You ever
Again,
s-
I think
You ever
Luis
seen
is
a helicopter
mistake-
take off?
I think he thinks he's more
Exactly.
goofy
I
because
think
she
Luis is
laughs more.
mistaken. I said it right now. I gave an example. He's that example. I believe.
No, and it is true. I do silly shit, and I do this silly shit with my friends, guys or girls, as it doesn't matter. But when I'm with my partner, I show a different side of silliness. Maybe it's a more endearing silliness. Maybe it's a
He like gets on the
Hey.
bed and twerks and shit like that.
Twerk here. What are you talking
I
about?
didn't twerk here.
He
Yes,
could be-
you did. One time you did.
Okay.
That Chuck
No,
was
we were
confirming.
going to, but I
He could be
didn't. I
talk-
never
he could
did.
be talking
was
about.
going to,
But
I
either way,
didn't.
that to me, that's a silliness, but that's not a tenderness that I
Exactly.
show
And my
with my
point is,
significant
like,
What
other.
was he
Where did you
talking
go
about?
to?
I don't know what I'm saying. Was
Exactly,
he,
I'm
you know,
with
like
you.
lick our ears or some shit? Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck
like
you- but I don't
I don't know.
understand.
I don't see where he can go.
I can't imagine
No,
how much
Luis
further.
is the guy who's vulnerable with everybody and thinks he's only
No,
vulnerable
no, that's
with.
bullshit.
No, and I
When it
get
comes
where-
to emotions, I internalize everything.
so
No,
I
I
get where
mean
he's,
the other example I gave.
I get where he's coming
Okay.
from. He's probably talking about, and correct me if I'm wrong, but he's probably talking about silly as in like, you know, like you getting better, whatever. And it's gonna sound fucking kind of stupid. I used to do this to my ex, like the Dutch oven, right?
He
fart
farts.
in the- But that's silly shit, right? But I would never do that to one of my boys. I'll fart in their fucking face or in their
I wouldn't
pillow.
do that
But,
either.
Fucking
But, like, you
oh,
know,
Dutch oven.
He's wrong.
No, I wouldn't
but
do
like,
that.
or like you get in bed and you're like, hey, like, and like you're like, hey, what's that on your fucking face? And she's like, what? And you kiss. You're like, oh yeah, it was my fucking time to kiss or what? Some shit like
these
that.
These are all things that we would have to be intimate for him to do it. We're not intimate.
No, it's
That's
It's-
but
but
see,
it's on the
that's
same level.
But that's
Yeah.
the difference between.
And it's kind
what
of
he's talking
pissing me
about
off
and
that he can't give us an example.
Because there isn't one.
That's what I'm saying. This shit.
no, it's not that I can't. It's that I won't because I don't feel.
Don't do it. Just say it. All we're asking is for a little bit of like a crumb. You're not giving us anything right now.
That's
You're
the
just
point.
saying.
That's the
Isn't
point.
one.
Oh, so it wouldn't be vulnerability if you were just fucking
He's the.
throwing your ass
Look,
around
man,
for
At
everybody.
this point, I wouldn't be vulnerable with you guys. I'd be vulnerable with everybody on YouTube.
He's the parallel. He's the guy.
Man, you think
Here's a
about that
parallel. He's the guy that's like, I cry with my girl. Motherfucker, you cry with everybody.
I've only within the
I'm
last.
not talking to you. I'm not saying that's the parallel. That's why I said
too.
parallel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it's the same.
It's the same
thing.
parallel. Where like, I only cry with my girl. No, you cry with everybody. No, I'm only silly with my girl. No, stupid, you're silly with everybody. That's who you are.
No, but it's not. That's your assumption.
No.
Yes,
I'm always-
yes.
ET, I'm gonna text him.
You
I'm
looked up.
always right.
Chesko looked up.
Yeah. I apologize.
Stupid.
He's alive and well.
No, that's your assumption. There's certain people that I go to with certain, not even problems, just for counsel in certain things.
Hey, what's that big ass ocean in India?
The Indian Ocean,
The Indian Ocean.
No, I mean that big ass river in
the
The
Nile.
Nile River.
There we go.
You can call them whatever you want. I understand.
Stupid motherfucker.
No, and I'm pretty sure that river's in Africa.
Actually,
Nile
you might be
River?
fucking right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know it's in India.
It is
No,
in
it's,
Africa.
It's in Africa.
The Nile is in Africa.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I know that is because Top Gear did an episode where they drove to the Nile River.
It's definitely not in Africa. I mean, not in India.
Anyways, they said the Nile. That's all I cared about. Thank you.
I mean, that was pretty good though. That was pretty good.
That's all it is. The Nile, man.
Oh, I didn't even catch that till
Denial.
right now. I just caught that. I was like, okay, the Nile, yeah. Like this funny river.
Oh my god, bro! How did you survive all these years?
Anyways,
By the
let's move on
skin
with the
on
next
my
one.
ass.
The next one is I'm gonna get
I'm
to
a
the other
fucking
one
gangster,
last.
bro.
So the next one is this for all my people who are fashionistas and people that
Fuck
like
you,
to
Ray.
shut up, bitch. that like to look dripped out, look
I have
fresh
the most
as fuck.
swag on this podcast.
Stop. No, what?
I do. Am
You're
I wrong?
You're full of shit.
You're full of shit, bro.
I do.
Oh, shut up.
It's so me, bro.
Okay, I think
Look,
everybody
let's-
behind the camera
okay,
would
rank
agree.
them. Rank the four of us. I'll go first.
First.
Obviously, it's me's first.
No, it's not.
I would say Ray second.
Why am I on second,
That's
bro?
fucked up.
Would you rather be third? Oh, it doesn't matter.
No, I'm
Third?
first.
No, I'm first.
Okay,
How you
okay,
first?
let's.
Because I have more swag than you do.
That's fine.
How?
I have better shoes. I have better shirts. I have
No,
better
you don't.
jeans.
You have on like some busty ass
Yeah,
Adidas. I got
no,
the
it's
fucking
Adidas.
Brett
You
You
Fords
said
on.
my busty ass.
Right here, I'm casual, looking fly always.
Okay, before we start ranking, what is what is you guys' definition of swag?
God, bro.
What is this definition of swag? Because I think that also plays a big part into it.
The fact that you match colors
okay.
that you don't though.
So is that your only definition of swag?
No.
No, bro, but like I mean, like that's
I
step
feel
number one.
swag also has to do with how you carry yourself.
Exactly.
Okay,
Swagger.
but see, you could carry yourself very well, but if your clothes don't fucking look nice and match, then you just look like swag is like you. Not doesn't necessarily mean you have designer clothes, but like you wear decent clothing, colors match. You look good in what you wear. It's not like you borrowed it from a fucking friend to wear it. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like it's not
okay.
oversized. It looks nice. You're dressed nice, and yes, name brand is a fucking plus.
Okay.
But it's not a fucking must.
And I think I agree with Ray. And I also think there's just simplicity.
Okay.
And like
Okay.
just there's a smoothness. Like they didn't try hard. That's just them. It just goes with them.
Okay.
Like when I show up, like sometimes do I pick my outfits? Yeah, but at the same time when I show up, it's like t-shirt, jeans, and fucking sneakers, and sometimes a hat. It doesn't look like I tried so hard to find this outfit, but at the end of the day, I'm matching. Even the little red logo matches with the breads, and the jeans go with everything, and the black hat that goes with everything. You know what I mean? it's not. I'm not like, oh my god, I should wear this. It's more like, oh shit, these match. Let me put them on, and it just looks good because it fits you. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But my dilemma tonight is there's an ongoing thing about matching stripes with the swoosh, and this dipshit tonight matched stripes with the swoosh.
See, and
Is that sacrilege? Is that something like you fashionista people are like, oh hell no? Like if you're gonna wear fucking Adidas, it better be all Adidas. If you're gonna wear Nike, it's got to be all Nike.
I just said there's a simplicity to it, right? Did that sound simple to you?
It's very simple.
Yeah, everything he said, it was like, it sounded like you trying too hard to me. Like you matching the red with the red, the black with the black.
I don't think you can worry that much on the details. It just kind of happens. You notice that it always just looks good whether it matches or not. That's swag to me. If you match, Tone can match.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna be swag.
Exactly. Like people can match. Anybody can match.
It's fucked up.
I remember one
feel
time
like I could be swag.
I remember one time I showed up.
I didn't
swag.
say shit. You said it.
I could swag if I wanted to.
Let me tell you something. One time I showed up here and my shoes didn't match like my shirt that I was wearing. He goes, bro, you're not even matching with your
Nah,
colors.
because
Shut up.
No, hold on. Sometimes white and burgundy don't match, right? But they go together. They look nice. They don't always have to match. Sometimes they don't match and look like shit. That was your problem. It had nothing to do with not matching.
Chesko has a hack. Chesko has a hack. His skin's really dark, so he can wear whatever the fuck he wants.
So
And
you
it-
vote for me. That's all I heard.
Well, I'm just saying.
Sorry. Oh, well, let's do the ranking now. Okay, you're
All right,
ranking.
I'm first,
Okay.
Ray second, you're third, and Tone's
Okay. What about you?
Feel the love.
I'm first.
What am I?
He's second. You're third. You're always gonna be fourth. I'm sorry.
Why? I mean, I don't think I look horrible. Like I just got blue jeans on, and
all right.
You
the
look
new-
like a
What
skater.
about you,
You look
Tom?
like a
I
skater.
have the new fucking Adidas Yeezy collab.
No, you don't.
Chill out. Yeah,
Easy
bro.
collab.
Hey,
That's
hey,
why they
I
have
did
holes
this. Hey,
in
hold
them.
on. I did this before, so you gonna have to do it. I've done this in an episode before. Throw me your shoe.
We've done this already.
I did it. So throw me your shoe.
It doesn't smell that good. That's why I got
Throw it.
this is the new Yeezy Adidas collab.
There's literally a hole in.
Yeah.
There's literally a hole.
Now I haven't been wearing. Disclaimer: I haven't been wearing
Doesn't
these
know how to
shoes.
tie them.
Yeah, they are. They're. I haven't been
Why are they
wearing.
bent?
Because I
Yeah,
wear
for
them
real.
Huh?
Because I wore them so much, I guess. I don't know. I've been trying to figure that out too. The fucking like bottom, like sole is like popping out of it. But I haven't been wearing these. I only put these on to come here because of my slides debacle.
Oh yeah.
All right. So
oh,
Tone,
oh,
how do
oh.
you rank things?
Tone, what's your ranking?
Oh, fuck you guys. All right, I'm number one because I got the true swag, and swag, by definition, is not giving a fuck, right? Like you said, Chesko. And if I don't give a fuck and
No, but it naturally looks
drip
good.
myself with swag,
Drip myself. I like his lingo.
and so
You're not first, but okay.
swag is subjective, okay? And beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Stop
Quote
defining
from
swag.
fucking
I got
Luis.
it. I got it. You can't say
And-
that. Got it. I can't say
and-
because beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Exactly, right?
So I can't say that you don't have swag.
No, exactly.
I can say the beholder has fucked up eyes though. Right?
Right. And then, okay, but then that brings it all. That brings it full circle.
You're on a fucking roll tonight, bro.
That brings it full circle to being your problem, not my problem.
Hey, Tasha
So-
needs fucking laser eye surgery.
I'm
or
just saying the
She
beholder
probably
has
fucking
fucked
does.
up eyes though.
He just
Yeah.
admitted she does have fucked up.
She
eyes.
does have fucked up eyes, but her glasses
No,
work
but
as
am I
far as I
right?
know. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't think you're right, and that's the thing. If I thought you were right, then it wouldn't be subjective.
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah,
Your beholder has fucked up eyes.
that. No,
I'm
that's
right.
not like a fact. You know, unless
You
we're
just
talking
said it
about
was a
like,
fact.
unless we're talking about like reading, you know, like on a chart. Yeah.
Or looking at you.
Yeah, well, without glasses.
All
yeah.
right. Anyways, finish the ranking.
Oh, me. And then, oh shit. Honestly, no. I can't.
You have to
at
look, dumbass.
I can't look at you. It's gonna be Chesko for sure. But then it's Luis, and then Ray. I don't dislike your style. Okay. I like the shoes you wear sometimes, but no offense, but like I feel like I went to junior high with people that dress like you, bro.
You do
And
dress a little high school. He's right. It's true. But it's not bad.
You look good, bro. I'm sure you get tons of bitches, pussy galore. I'm not hating on you. Don't throw something at me. But I'm telling
He
you,
already knows.
it's my turn to tell. Ow, shit, that would have hurt.
All right, Luis, Tone, stop talking.
That looked expensive.
I think it's gonna be myself, then Chesco, then Tone, then Ray.
I saw the wink, motherfucker.
Thank you, bro. See,
Can't be
swag is
honest about it now.
subjective.
Okay, then Ray, then Tone.
Oh, I'm still third.
Yes,
Why the fuck am I third, bro? I look fresh as fuck all the time.
because
Swag
part of it
stands
is that, and I debated putting myself first because my swag comes from like dressing up, right? You guys have seen me dress up.
Fine,
and
motherfucker. Next week I'm coming in with a fucking suit.
No, you look stupid. You still put him third.
And that reminds me.
So a big majority, not a majority, but a big part of it is simplicity. It's simplicity and just letting it flow. But just by hearing your definition, you try too hard.
Thank you.
if
I
a
think
big
there's
part of
nothing-
simplicity and just letting it flow, how the fuck am I not number one?
No, but it
Like,
has to be.
No,
how
you-
much
you-
more
you're
simple
too-
can you get than waking up and grabbing a fucking shirt out of
There
a
has to be a
basket
simplicity.
and not even looking at it before you
Bro,
put it on?
okay, let me explain
In
something.
the
If you have to pick up
risotto.
a shirt and go before you wear it, you're a fucking child.
No, I mean, it's not like that fucking.
It's like I don't do it with my shirts. I do it with my underwear.
Yeah, boxers, different story.
There gotta be simplicity and result. You know what I mean? You have to not try too hard and still.
Yeah, like me when I had dreadlocks.
See, this is why I miss ET.
Like, I don't mind you guys saying I don't have swag when I look like this. I understand that I literally grabbed the first things I found. I went to the gym and I came over here. I don't. When I go to the gym, it's for functionality, not for looks.
Oh, but you could do both.
Yeah, but I don't
Like
care
me.
about that. I don't care about that.
I came in from the. I came from here from BJJ, bro.
I'm not convinced that it has much to do with like the brands that you're wearing.
No,
So
it
like,
doesn't. It
if
doesn't.
how could I? Okay, guys. Experiment.
Oh, really?
How could
So if
I?
I came in here with Vans,
It's that Vans aren't a bad brand. They're just all ugly.
how? They're simple as fuck.
I don't know how. That's the manufacturer, but it just like I don't know how shit happens.
Is that a situation where the eye of the beholder is
It's
not?
fucked up eyes. Yeah, the manufacturer has fucked up eyes. Hey, so I won,
was
right?
still doing something.
I think you got the most second places. So I
yeah,
guess
so
yes.
I won. Because
Y'all are
everybody put
supposed-
themselves first as
Well,
liars.
no.
So I
Yeah,
won.
you-
Chesco won.
Yeah, you put
was-
me in second place, but he put
As a
him in second
hater.
place. Hey, either way,
As a hater.
Wait a minute, I got second place or third place one time. So am I?
Never got
didn't.
second.
I got whatever.
You never got second.
Well, that's what I'm getting. My next portion of the fucking what I was gonna say is make me better looking. What do I have to do without
Get a haircut.
Get a haircut.
Okay, fuck off. What do I have to do without going and
that's a
buying
big part
some
of it.
fucking
Bro.
Jordans?
and it's not even get a haircut, like groom to fit
Tone,
your
you don't
looks.
need to
Yeah,
do a
I know.
haircut.
My shit's crazy.
Would you shave your sides?
What do you mean?
It's
Like-
just like lift your hair and shave your sides.
Exactly.
Like
It's,
under the
it's
hair?
about having some
I
sort of
can't. I,
cleanness to
I,
you.
I personally don't like the way that
Tone-
looks. Like I just I don't know. I don't
We've
fuck with it.
acknowledged that you're wrong, right?
Look, the beard looks good on you because you're a little hefty. So
Yeah.
that hides your under chin. It hides your jawline.
No, he has to get up. He has to shave. The fuck?
No, he doesn't. No, he
No,
can.
not completely.
No,
but
he
can.
can
has to
clean it up.
trim
No, he
Yeah.
can clean it up.
He has to
Right.
clean it.
Yeah.
Not shave it off because I think the beard
Tone,
works for him.
I would
All I'm saying-
honestly.
Tone, all
I
I'm
just
saying
feel like
is-
it's not full enough.
Tone, all I'm
What?
saying is just show up one day and be like, "Hey Ray, I need a makeover," and we'll all get you.
Oh my
there.
God, Ray wants to give me a makeup.
So your hair definitely needs to you need to straighten that shit out
You
because
gotta
curly
straighten
is.
it out.
Fuck
you don't even
that.
have to straighten it out. No.
You guys call me emo now?
No. You don't have to straighten it out.
Yes, he
The-
does.
No, there's not. You have nice hair. You
Thank
do.
you.
And I
I-
can tell.
the hair, bro. Everybody likes my hair. What are you talking?
What kind of eyes you got,
Look,
beholder?
I've had long hair. I know how hard it is to actually maintain your hair. So I can tell that he's doing something. Maybe not brushing it. That's the first thing I would say.
I do
brush
brush
your
it.
hair.
I do brush it.
You've missed
You
it.
what?
Not to like daily.
You
no.
brush your hair?
You
What?
should brush your hair
Yearly?
daily. You should
I
brush it
used
daily.
to, but then after I got dreads, I kind of fell off of it. If I don't have anything going on, if I got to like when I go to work or shit, yeah, in the morning, like well,
So there is something that we can do with you. Aside from the clothing, I think clothing would be the easiest thing.
I think you need darker jeans.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that would help. Darker jeans.
Or any new pair of jeans?
We can give you a makeover and we can make a whole video out of it, but you have to give us the liberty to do the things that we want to do.
I
If I
didn't mean
pay
for
for
this
it,
to
would you
turn
do-
into a
Yeah,
fucking.
No, exactly. No,
The thing
we'll
is
pay for it.
I'll pay for it, but you won't allow anything to be done.
Wait.
I'll pay for it. We'll split
What
it
do
between
you?
him
What do you
and
mean? I don't trust Chesko because I'll be sitting down in the chair and Chesko will be like, "Cut it."
No.
No,
hold on,
but
hold on.
we'll have to come to a consensus
Tone,
about the
Tone,
things that
let's
you
do this.
want.
Let's do this. I'll get a girl. I won't even say anything. I'll get a girl to like handle everything, and you guys come to a consensus. I'll just pay for it.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll talk about it. We'll
See,
behind
no,
the scenes.
first of
We'll
all,
do it
you
more.
have no love for the podcast.
I do have.
He
Yeah,
wants, but he doesn't want to commit.
Exactly. Cause I
And honestly, ain't much to commit to you, bro. I bless Tasha, but fuck, bro. Like, you had the same fucking hair since I met you. That beard hasn't
That's not
been
true.
touched
He had
fuck-
dreads.
He had dreads. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
the
they
dreads
fell
are
out
gone.
or-
He cut him off.
I took them out because they started to fall out, and I shaved my face completely at one time, like
Yeah, you
a
did.
couple months ago.
It looked weird.
It
But
looked
you did.
horrible
Please don't ever do that again.
until it started to grow back. If it's like raised length, it looks. I think it looks good. I look like a lot
Yeah,
older.
but it's not Raisin.
I know, and now it's like all fucking crazy and shit.
But
oh, y'all want to
he-
point at Ray now, but y'all want to put me last fucking place. Fuck all y'all, bro.
Nah, Ray, you're my boy.
But even with that length, you can do a lot with it. If you were to go ahead and, I know it's weird, but if you were to go ahead and tame
weird, but
tame
do
your
it.
beard.
Yeah, I know, and I've thought about how
You
to
can
do
brush
it.
your
But
beard, you can tame your beard, you can go ahead and cut it in certain ways. Right now, I can tell that you haven't done anything with your beard since you showered this morning. If
Yeah.
you showered this morning.
If you
I haven't done. I haven't. I
If
did
you
tell
fucking
this morning. I
showered.
showered tonight.
Yeah, because I can tell that because your beard is all scrunched up and there's parts of it that are going one way, parts of it
Yeah.
that are going.
Yeah, I know. It's all fucking nuts.
So all I was trying to
If
say
I
was,
get a girl, would you do it?
What the fuck does a girl have to do with it?
It's an
That's her
unbiased
job.
view.
I'm gonna find a girl that's her job, not a random girl. We'll go find a content creator who that's what she.
Yeah, well, like I said,
So,
we'll see.
all the only
Possible.
question
I'm
I
not
was
gonna
asking
commit
is,
to
can you
anything right
mix stripes with swoosh? That's it.
Yes.
Let us know in the
I was
comments.
going with-
Let us know. No. Let us know in the comments.
Okay.
No, I agree. You shouldn't do this. But again, simplicity. Sometimes, some people can make it work. Not a lot can. Some people can.
I'm doing that shit next week.
And then we're gonna find out. You're gonna find out the sad truth.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with doing the swoosh and Nike and the Adidas.
I
stripes.
normally don't do it. I just didn't have a white. I wanted the white and white.
And the last thing I want to talk about is, so we were talking about this in the podcast before it started because Tone just loves doing shit for free. I just wanted to ask, what is the one thing that you're willing to do? I mean, obviously, anything you do, any kind of services you provide, it's you ask for money or you want something from it. But what is the one thing that you have such a passion for that you would actually do it for fucking free? Like, you don't want any money for it. Let me rephrase that. You want money for it, but you don't fucking need the money. Like, you just want to do it because you love doing it. What is the one thing that you would do for that?
I think I do it. Is this? That's the only thing. Well, my job, but is that I can't. I get what you mean. Yeah, I'm lucky. I'm very lucky. I get to do both.
What you love.
I have 2 jobs, and both of them I kind of get to do what I would do for free. So that.
I don't know. There's very little things that I would do for free that would not incorporate my affection for my family or the ones who I have around me. Like we do this for free. For me, this is a time with the guys that we get to go ahead
I'm
and.
not talking about this though. Like, I'm talking about, like, somebody's gonna ask you to do something for them. What is the one thing that you would do for free without getting anything in
for
return?
them?
Yeah, for them.
Very little. I'm gonna be honest.
That's what I'm saying. What is the one thing you would do for somebody?
I'll help a friend move and shit
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that, but
I'm not talking about that. Like,
yeah, that's what
something.
I mean. Those
and
are favors.
Yeah.
I'm talking about something that you would normally take money for, but you're like, you know what? I love doing this so much. If you can't give me money, it's fine.
I'll be honest with you,
Babysit the
nothing.
kids.
Bro, there has to be something.
Nothing.
Well, let's see. What is yours? So maybe we can have a better idea of.
I know what mine is for sure.
Fuck, man.
Okay, I would volunteer at a dog shelter. Well, I would.
Okay. I wouldn't mind. Actually, my thing would be you know what? And I've done this before. Be a firearms instructor for somebody. Like somebody that doesn't, that's getting into like carrying a weapon for their safety.
For a friend or for a random person? Because I think that makes a big difference. If you're doing it for a friend, it makes sense. If you're doing it for a random person, why aren't you getting paid?
No, not for a friend. If somebody was like, hey man, somebody I know was like, hey dude, like let's say Chesko, he's like, hey Ray, like I want to get into self defense, and I genuinely don't know what the fuck to do with this. Can you teach me? Yeah, I'll do that for free. Like, you know what? Yeah, for sure, man. I'm not gonna ask you for money for it because there's instructors.
No,
out
so
there
I
that
agree
have to
with
pay
that,
them a lot
but
of
that's
money.
because he's a friend. But if he says, let's say, hey Ray, if I say, hey Ray, I have a friend who's really wanted to get into this. He knows nothing about it. Do you mind teaching him?
If it's your friend, yeah, I'll do it for free. That's fine. Just because you're asking for a favor, and not to mention it's like it's something I love doing. It's like a day at the range. Just hey man, I'll show you how to do it. You know what I mean? Teach a little basics here and there, and you're fucking good to go. You know what? I'll do that for free. That's something I would do for free. So we got dog shelter, we got firearms instructor, we have nothing. You selfish prick. You.
It's you and I, Ray, have a kind of an interesting perspective on this because
how you feel?
before
I take it back.
before we all like go back 2 years ago, and didn't you post an ad on Craigslist or respond to an ad on Craigslist? And that's how you met Chesko or something along those lines. That's what happened with me. We got in touch through Craigslist.
Man seeking man.
And so that's what I'm getting at.
No, but it's this. He said this doesn't count.
I know that. I know that. That's what I'm not saying that this is my thing. I'm just bringing up the fact that obviously at some point we agreed that doing something like this was something that we would do.
But
for
I
free,
wouldn't
you know
consider
what I mean?
this for free in the general sense. Of course, we don't get a salary, but we have ownership.
Yeah.
No, you have ownership.
No, I've told you since day one.
You could fuck the shit out of us, Chesko.
Huh?
I said you could fuck the
I
shit out of
could,
us.
but I won't. And
Plus, it's on video now, so
exactly. No, and from day one, I've always said it. It's not the first time I've said, like, treat this because it's ours. I said, and I know it's ours. I know it's not me. I would be stupid to believe this was just me. So we have ownership of this. So that's why it's like there's sweat equity that we own.
Correct.
So that's what I mean. It's something that if it goes well, if it doesn't, we're benefiting from it. Yeah, I think what Ray's going like close to a job, right? What will you do every Thursday, every Wednesday for free? Nothing. I'll help you out. I'll do you a favor. If you need me to help you out with anything, I'll do it. But I'm gonna be every Monday, every Tuesday, or whenever a schedule. Follow it for.
That's not what I'm talking about either. It's like a one-time thing you would do for free for a friend. It's not like you do it every fucking week. It's like somebody goes, "Hey man, I want to learn this. Can you help me out?"
That's a
Yeah, I got
favor.
you. That's a favor.
Okay,
But
yeah, I'll do a favor, but constantly no.
no, it's just you're doing it maybe once or twice at most. At most,
I'll
twice.
do that. But
But
You're
what
not
would you
not
do?
gonna make somebody a
I'll
fucking
do
black
anything
belt
I
for
can.
free.
Tone just asked me for speakers.
But at the end but towards that you were like, I'll give it to you, but I can make $600 doing it.
No, I don't. No, I don't like the way he approached the overall sense of it. Like I said, I'll give it to him. I just don't want him to be taken advantage of because he's a product.
Well, so what skill set do you have that could be
I'm
beneficial?
fucking valuable.
So let me ask you a question. What is the one skill set that you have that you get money for? Like you have a skill set and you're getting paid to do it.
Well, production.
Production. Okay.
Yeah.
So if somebody was to come to you and was like, "Hey, I don't have any money, but I truly and honestly believe in this. Can you help me out?" The one time, just record for free for one time.
It'd have to be me, bro.
See? That's what I'm saying.
Because that blurs lines. In business, you can't blur lines. It's rule number 1. Don't mix business with pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
And no, it's just not fair. Yeah. Now, will there be a discount, things like that? Absolutely. But you can't. Yeah.
Fuck.
So if I were to do something for free, other than what I already do for free, it would have to be something musical. I love playing music, man. I could do it
But
for
again,
money, and 90% of the time it is for money. I don't have anybody ask me to do shit for free in that setting. But like
Tone,
if
'cause
somebody
they
was
feel
like, "Hey,
bad."
can you come play with my band?" No, what the fuck, dude? That's a business. That's an industry. At that point, I don't do shit for free unless somebody asks me.
you just noticed
to-
the irony of what you just said, right? Again, I
I'll do it
would
for free, but I won't do shit for free.
I will
I
do
get
if
what you
somebody
mean.
asked me. If somebody was like, "Hey, bro, my band is playing this original music doesn't get paid. Nobody gets fucking paid for original songs unless, like, it's on a different level. When you're trying to build a fan base at the very beginning, nobody's getting paid for original music. So if somebody asked me to sit in,
But
learn some songs,
That's not for free. Again, there's the ownership equity part of it.
yeah, exactly. If somebody asked me to help them out and play a few songs and do some stuff with them, for a couple shows, I'm not expecting to get paid for that. I would do it just because I genuinely
love for music. You
For
don't
a
love
few shows. Again, we would all do favors.
Correct.
Yeah.
We would all do favors.
But if somebody was like, "Hey, that's kind of like joining a band. It's similar to doing what I'm doing here." You know what I mean? But
Are you secretly in a band that's where you can't edit shit?
no, but I've almost done that. I might be soon.
That's a good question.
You might
But
be
if I-
soon.
Yeah.
You better get them videos out before you join.
You have your stupid question or no?
I asked my stupid
Oh,
question.
which one was it?
Vulnerability. one,
They
bro.
all been so stupid today that I'm like, I
Did he
couldn't-
go already?
I didn't know which one was which. Which
No,
one was
we-
it?
The is
Vulnerability.
it? Yeah.
Oh,
the
the one, I
vulnerability.
thought he wrote that one. All right. So are we done?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good job. Today's shout out to Ray. Today's rundown was set up by Ray.
Yeah,
Um,
Ray set us on a pretty
Emotional
like,
roller coaster.
Yeah, like
emotional roller
tonight
coaster.
wasn't that funny. It was
Yeah.
funny.
No, we
But
we,
it-
had, we had good
we had a
moments.
good
It's just
time,
sometimes, you know what? Sometimes
I made it work.
people.
Yeah.
Good job, Chesco. You're the fucking star.
I had the denial one. That was decent, right?
Can we sing
Yeah, it
the
was okay.
Vicente
No,
song
all I'm
again?
saying is,
I
man,
had the
sometimes
beholder one. That was decent.
What was the
sometime-
beholder one?
The beholder has fucked up eyes.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that was
But
decent.
all I'm saying is, man, sometimes we need to
I won the
we need to
ranking
hit
system.
stuff like this because our viewer bases are different people from different parts of the world, different parts of the state, country, whatever the fuck it is. And sometimes people actually want to hear some of these things. Just like I think you had mentioned it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like Shia LaBeouf is a funny dude. He's always got some funny shit. But like he had a
yeah.
podcast with John Berthnall. And and that was when they had a very serious talk.
I'd be
Sometimes
pissed
people
if
need
that
to
was my name.
Huh?
Berthnall.
Berthnall?
Won't you be mad if that's your name?
I think you
That's
get
his
used
last
to.
name,
I
bro.
think because I've wondered that too. Sorry, we kind of deviated.
Oh, my bad. It's all good, man.
I just think that's a name that. Look, I have so much money. I would change it.
But I
People
think
change their name to stupid things.
so. I agree. Now I think that sometimes I hear some names. I'm like, how did you not grow up just not getting bullied every single day, right?
Like Cox.
Exactly.
Like,
But
my
I
name's
think
Dick Cox.
you learn to live with it
Richard
and you
Cox.
learn to love it. It's like an acquired taste.
You can't learn to love it.
You can learn to love it.
No,
My last name's Kilgore. Is that cool or is that
that's
lame?
decent.
Yeah, I
guess.
like the color.
Yeah, that's
That's
decent.
pretty sick.
You're
But-
named after a town in
You want to know my?
Texas.
Should I say my full name? I probably should.
Please don't.
I'll tell you guys off camera.
I think we know.
We
your
know
full
your
name.
fucking full name.
Like my middle name and everything.
You've
like,
said it before.
Yeah, it's
It's
pretty.
Tone
gnarly.
Retard Kilgore.
Yeah, Tone.
You were saying,
Hyphen
Ray. What
I
were you
was
saying?
saying. So
So-
we got another joke in there. No,
That was a funny one.
but sometimes people all around the world that there's people that going through shit all the time, and sometimes people. I know you don't have it, but there's people out there that actually like empathy. They want to hear, hey man, they want to hear people going through the same troubles that they are. You know, like,
Absolutely.
and
Bunch
you know
of
it's like
bitches.
that's fucked up, man.
Here's the thing. The thing with social media is that everybody tries to portray the best self. And
I'm with you, 100% with you. My ex, I'm sorry, I'm gonna put it out there. Fuck that. Fuck that.
I hit a trigger.
Yeah, he hit a trigger.
trigger.
Fuck that. I saw it this weekend.
Bro, you went.
Yeah, ex.
I've never seen him react
Nah,
so quickly.
fuck that. I was so
to
pissed.
anything.
I'm 100%
Bro,
with you.
He was like this, right? You hit that tree. He
She
went.
was in Cancun. Pictures of taking drinks and always pictures of this and pictures of that. How come there's never a picture of her nagging no one? Like that would be more realistic. I'm like, okay, that's the life we lived. Like, all right, there's never a picture of her nagging nobody, but picture of her taking fucking drinks and shit.
Yes.
Honestly, man, at least you get to see that
Fuck
from
that
your
drink.
ex, bro. Like my ex, dude, I don't know what happened to her. She fell off the face of the fucking earth.
She blocked you, bro. That's
Yeah, that's probably it.
My point in saying that is that there is a big need and I feel like there's a want for authenticity, and authenticity comes with flaws. In the social media aspect, or in the YouTube aspect, or in
Dude, people want
the
to know.
portrayal of that.
People want to know. Guys that come out here every week, we have a good time, we smile, we laugh. They need to understand that we have world shit problems fucking too. You know what I mean? And at the end of the fucking day, you might think, okay, bro, look, that's right. You are who you are, and I am.
Doug.
What are you switching your fucking finger for? As I was saying, man. You know, just can you not interrupt me? I know he's listening.
I didn't say anything.
You just hit a trigger 2 seconds
You're
ago.
interrupting yourself now.
Yeah, I didn't say anything.
All I'm saying is, man, sometimes people need to see and understand that people go through this shit too. We come out here every week, we laugh, we joke around, we talk about all this cool shit, but some people need to understand that we have our own fucking world problems too, man. And it's not all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it.
This motherfucker was reading the thing. I didn't even realize he was reading.
Because I'm not looking at it. I memorized the line.
Really?
I seen you kind of looking at it a little bit.
No,
Look,
I was looking at it to give everybody a hint, like I'm reading the
I see.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
Y'all
okay.
go ahead and acknowledge.
All right,
that.
look, I want to cap this off by pointing out that you can go look through our catalog of video and see what phase of life Ray is in, right? So sometimes Ray is like not on this sentimental shit, and you start getting like sentimental, and he's like, "Fuck that, fuck all that shit," and then something happens in Ray's life, and he starts to feel a little bit more sentimental. And then he comes on the podcast, and then we end up with the monologue about how, hey, sometimes you got to keep it real.
Look, man. All I'm gonna say is,
Hey, we
I
got
know,
the news.
I know.
I love you, Ray. I'm not capping on you.
I love you too, man. I'm just gonna put this out there. I don't really talk about what I do for a living and all that, but here recently, some shit happened, and I realized, bro, like your whole life can change within a matter of seconds. So you know what, man? If you got somebody out there that you want to talk to, if you got somebody out there you want to say something to, don't wait too long, man. Just get it out there. Let them know how you feel. You know, even it could be a parent. It doesn't have to be a girlfriend or boyfriend. It could be a parent. It could be somebody. Just go out there and have a conversation with people, man. Because you know why? You sit on your ass long enough, that person might not be there anymore to have that conversation with. So just go out there, talk. At the end of the day, if somebody doesn't acknowledge you, fuck it, man. At least you made the effort to have a conversation with them. That's it. And I'll top it off with that. And if you guys have anything else to say, you know, say what you got to say. But that's just the way I see it. Sometimes we need to have serious conversations.
That is very well said. I do agree with that. I think we lack that. I think we lack that.
No, we don't lack that. This motherfucker lacks it.
I like what?
You said it yourself.
I think we lacked that a lot in the beginning, but I think we've little by little we
Serious?
started incorporating those serious topics
Tone.
into the
It's
podcast.
because fucking ET
Now,
left.
Tone,
You
am I
would put up with
serious?
that shit.
Tone, am I serious?
No.
I don't fucking know. Are you?
Am I serious?
you're not.
You're not. No.
You're not. You know you're not.
Bro, I was literally having a sentimental conversation with the camera. You're like,
I never laughed that way. Please respect me. That's Luis.
oh, now he's sick. Now he's
No,
serious.
I remember the Thanksgiving episode. I tried to go ahead and give thanks to things, and all y'all, including you, Tone, were started making fun of me because I was being genuine with you guys.
No, you're wrong. You weren't being genuine.
I was being
But
genuine.
dude,
You were
that
being a
just-
little bitch. It's a big
See?
difference.
No.
Big difference.
I agree with that. There is a big difference,
There's a
but
big difference.
you have to understand what those differences are for you to go ahead and
I'm
proclaim
sorry.
those things.
I apologize, people.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I think Thanksgiving, I was still with my ex, and I kind of wanted to
that's,
jump off
that's
the
okay.
roof. So
You do whatever you guys want to do. Like, I'm going to be myself. I'm going to be authentically myself. But I do agree that
I don't think I ever made fun of you. Ever.
you made fun of him 3 times today.
Oh, you
it doesn't, I don't
deserved
care
it,
if you make
though.
fun of me. Make fun of me. My point is that I believe, and you can tell us, is there a lack for more authentic conversations, for more conversations of depth within this podcast? I feel like we have a good balance of things.
What do you mean? I told you about vulnerability.
I feel like we have a good balance of things, and we talk about things, and we make light of certain things, but still talk about them in a way that we can.
We talk about serious things, man. We talked about the war, Ukraine, and who is it? Russia?
The Queen. She died.
We talked about Russia and Ukraine. What's the score? Who's winning?
That's exactly what I mean. That you made my point. You made my point.
On that
Russia
fucking
by,
note,
like,
We're about
4 points.
halftime in that bitch.
They-
All right, guys. Y'all let us know
They took a
what
water
you guys
break.
want to see. Y'all let us know any topics that you guys want us to talk about. Let us know if you guys
because we're running out of shit. We need help.
let us know if there's any stupid questions that you guys want me to go ahead and or Ray to go ahead and
Yeah,
bring
now
up
we
to
got
the
two. We got two of them. When did this happen?
with that being
What's
said,
the
don't forget
opposite of
to
instinction? I'm going instinct.
Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe, hit the like
Existtion.
button, comment down below any other things you feel like we lack, or we can go ahead and add to our podcast. Don't forget to follow us on any of our other social media platforms, whether that's Instagram or our audio platforms. Where are our audio platforms?
Anchor, iTunes, Google Podcasts, Spotify.
Yeah, like that. You guys can have us on the go. That being said, peace.
Peace.